Morning football. Our next guest is looking to be the next Rutgers star to make it in the NFL. He's well on his way. He's coming off a huge combine performance where he tore up the 40 and all of those things. Please give a warm welcome to former Scarlet Knights cornerback Max Melton.
What up, Max? What up, Max? What up, baby?
Appreciate it, man. Happy to be here for sure.
Man, we're happy to have you. Looking good to Houston. You got the chain, got the chest open. I love it. You just tore up the combine. I said it. You put Rutgers back on the map. What was that experience like for you, and what has this draft process been like?
It's been great. You know, I trained in XPE in Fort Lauderdale. It's a great team over there. We got Tony Vellotti, Matt Gates, and also the guys around you. You know, you got to push each other. And, yeah, we were just doing that for 2 months. So I knew kind of where I was going to be with the results, with the testing. So, yeah, I was proud of my performance for sure.
Yeah, you look good, man. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Is there no shirt under the jacket?
Nah, ain't no shirt.
Look at you.
I love shirt. I've been working out.
I know. All right, so you come from a cool deal here. So your brother Bo plays for the Packers.
Yes, sir.
Growing up, though, your parents were also college athletes who met at Rutgers. Take us into the Melton household growing up. What was it like?
It was great. It was great, to be honest with you. Like you said, everybody's an athlete. Mom played basketball at Rutgers. Dad played football. They met at a party, hit it off ever since, had 3 boys. I'm the youngest of 3. We all play football, D1 college football. So it was great. But one thing we like to do was play board games at home. Like, you know, the #1 board game was Monopoly.
Yeah?
And, yo, what? We used to go crazy. It was like crazy.
You're throwing down on Marvin Gardens?
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I swear. Nah, for real.
What was your style in Monopoly? You buying the railroads?
To be honest, I was the youngest. So, like, I ain't really, like, know too much.
They took advantage of you, huh?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? My mom used to always say my dad was cheating because one thing my dad, you gotta tell me if this is right. My dad would make deals with you in the middle of Monopoly.
Okay.
Like, he'll be like, okay, bet. He'll be like, give me Highland Park. And I'll give you 20% of whenever somebody lands on Park Place. You think it's a good deal until the end of the game, you're the first one out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Pops is just lining up hotels.
Exactly. I was like,
America,
all right,
baby.
yeah. It was fun. It was fun for sure. When we got home, we liked to unwind, watch movies, board games, stuff like that.
Wow. Max, I'll give you B&O Railroad, and you give me Boardwalk. Sure, Dad. I'll just
I was just like, it sounds good to me.
Look at you guys playing Monopoly. I love that.
When you said the whole family D1 athletes, I didn't have on my bingo card, what did they do for fun? I didn't have Monopoly as being the Melton family.
That was the most competitive thing in the house.
Max, what was your little piece? Did you go with like the thimble or like the shoe? You know, you have that little...
I had my dad had the wheelbarrow. I think I had the shoe. And I forget where everybody else
Bo's got the race car.
Yeah, I love
this, man. I'm a thimble guy, but like I'd like to play Monopoly with you guys.
Sure,
that's fun.
For sure. Nah, it'll get hectic real quick.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Obviously, you can pick the brains of your parents both being athletes, but your brother in the NFL and switching teams. What have you learned from him about his experience there so far?
Definitely. It was definitely a humbling experience. Like, my brother been the best at everything growing up. Like, literally everything. Every sport he played, football, basketball, track, soccer, like, he was the best on the team always. So when he got to the NFL, I'm expecting him, okay, yeah, Bo gonna go in there, he gonna start right away, he gonna catch every touchdown, every play, like, you know what I'm saying? He eventually got put on practice squad, and like I said, that was just a humbling experience for me, even though it was like through him, you know, because like he was the best in everything, like I said. So yeah, I definitely leaned on him growing up, and continue to lean on him because we're very close in age, about 3 years apart. So a lot of the stuff he went through, I'm going through right now. So I asked him a lot of questions and stuff like that, and he's definitely been helpful through the process.
You said best at everything he does. You and Bo matched up one-on-one. Who's going to win that?
Me, though, because, look, it's not...
Hold on, that leads me to my next question.
Go ahead.
All right, so obviously you're sitting down with a guy that played with his brother. Did you ever play against Dad?
Yeah, I lost.
All right, so given the choice right now, are you playing against your brother or are you playing with him?
Against.
Okay.
Definitely against, because it's cool to go against my brother in practice. Like, I've been going against my brother in practice ever since we were little, you know, and even high school and even college. My first 2 years, my brother did his 4th and 5th year, so I got to play 2 years with Bo in college. But I like to see, like, I like to go against him when the lights come on. You know what I'm saying, like that? Like, when the lights come on for real. Like, in practice, it's cool, you go against each other, but when the lights come on, I feel like that's when it matters, so I like to play against him in the league.
Is that the matchup you're looking forward to the most of getting into the NFL, going against Bo?
The #1 matchup. The #1 matchup for sure, yeah.
I'm ready for this.
Because you guys both defensive backs. You're not going against.
We would talk, like, when we played against each other, we would talk trash as we're both going off the field. This is mom and dad, though, that's agonizing, of going to a game and you're trying you're wearing the half and half.
Yeah, the half and half. Yeah, you already know.
So yeah,
What would you do? Like, would you jam him at the line? Like, what you know his weaknesses? What would you do?
Mix it up. I always mix it up. Like, no matter who I go against, like, I never do the same thing the whole game. Like, one, I might jump across the line of scrimmage, hit you in the throat. The other time, I might do, like, a mirror technique. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you like that.
I like that.
No matter what, it's gonna happen.
Now y'all went against each other a lot at practice in Rutgers. We could get the film, but who won most of those matches? You were young too.
All right, I was young, and in high school, I only played 1 year at corner. Was my junior year of high school. That's the only year I played corner in high school, you know? So when I came in, I didn't have a lot of technique and stuff like that. More of the story, he won most
I was
of it.
about to say, can we get to so you
Cordy is grinning like a proud papa right now. Like, you are in heaven.
I remember there was a game you guys scored back-to-back touchdowns,
Yup.
right? What was that feeling like? Your brother scores a touchdown, you get a pick six. How cool was that? What was that moment like for the family?
It was great, but I didn't even know until after the game. Like, you know, when you're in the line of war, like,
Yeah.
you don't really think about that stuff. Like, I definitely knew my brother just scored, though, but, like, it took till after the game, one of the media people came up to me like, yo, you guys got this pretty cool stat you might want to know. Next thing you know, we're on SportsCenter. But, yeah, it was really back-to-back. He went and caught a hitch, turned outside, took it up the sideline, used his speed, made a cut about the 5-yard line, got in the end zone. I played off technique, had a pretty good break. He ran a curl, picked it, took it to the crib. I think it was the same sideline, too. So, yeah, it took till after the game somebody told me. I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool stat.
Now for Rutgers, there's a wall with all the Super Bowl champions of guys that have come before you that have won that. The latest one has been Isaiah Pacheco, a guy that you got a chance to play alongside with at Rutgers. What's it like seeing those guys in the NFL making big plays to win championships, and is that anything that motivates you?
Definitely motivates me, like 100%. Like, you guys paved the way, even you and your brother, Mike Burton, we got Sebastian Joseph Day. Like, it's not hard to come from Rutgers and go into any type of system because, you know, it's a tight ship over there. Like, if you ever played for Shiano, like, you know it's a tight ship. So you're really going to be ready for anything that comes your way. So when it comes to the NFL, like, you're going to be completely ready for anything they throw your way. So to see guys take it all the way to the Super Bowl and make plays in the Super Bowl is definitely motivating to me. I feel like I could do the same thing.
We're going to throw something your way right now. This is always fun. We do this time of year. There's a lot of owners, team presidents, GMs, head coaches watching you right now, and they're working their draft board. They want to know what you're all about. Exceptional corner. You also played special teams. So we're going to give you the floor. Max, I want you to look right there in that camera and tell those decision makers why they should call Max Melton on draft day.
Why you should call me? I'm the most versatile player in this draft, you know. I could play outside corner, I could play nickel or slot, inside corner, whatever you want to call it. And like you said, I also show up on special teams as well. I'm a 4-year starter at gunner. I had 4 punt blocks. I led the nation 1 year in punt blocks. I tied for first with 3 in 1 year. And yeah, I'm everywhere but offense, as I like to say. So definitely the most versatile player in this draft.
Let's go!
Everywhere but. Let's go.
Everywhere but.
GMs, you see it here first. Get our guy Max Melton. Get him in the first round at that. Man, appreciate you coming in this morning. Can't wait to hear your name called
Yes,
on
sir.
draft day.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we're going to get you a new, it's going to say Monopoly Max right there. Right
there.
There you go.
That's it, baby.
There you go.
We're going to run money on penny bags.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Penny bags.